So I've been browsing around YouTube, looking at a bunch of different videos, and I happened upon a Maury Povich spiel that somebody had in their YouTube profile about his episode of Phobias, and like they were balloons, dogs, and birds, which I've actually heard before. Then there was also pickles and mustard. Like that's weird. And honestly, I don't know how credible these things actually were, but I feel bad with people with phobias because I think I have a very severe case of phobia which has gone undiagnosed. And it will continue to go undiagnosed until I can be absolutely sure that they will prescribe me drugs because I'll do anything for drugs. The lesser phobia is of, I guess, snakes. Or reptiles. No, just snakes. Something about snakes, like when I see a snake, even if I thinking about it, I'm sorry, made me sick. Like, seeing a picture of a snake makes me freak out. Like in your science book in the 3rd grade, when you're looking through the animal part and there's a picture of a snake just looking at you, just like gives me chills. Like I have goosebumps now. God, I don't know what it is about them. I think I blame this phobia on my mother. She is deathly afraid of snakes too, and like whenever she sees a snake, she like freaks out. It's horrible. And what's worse about that phobia is I have an uncle, my Uncle Rob, he's a herpetologist, which means he's like an expert, I guess, on reptiles. And you walk into his home, and like as soon as you walk in the front door, there's like, I'm sorry. As soon as you walk into his home, right next to the door, as soon as you open it, there's a big snake tank, like with 3 levels, and there's snakes in each one of them. He like names them too. And then the wall next to that, it's like nothing but snake skin. Oh, it just makes in his office in the back. Oh, it's like he has like cages or like tanks and tanks and tanks of nothing but snakes, and he has like snake skins and snake teeth and snake skulls or whatever, and he has pictures of snakes, and it makes me sick. Like I can't even look at snake skin boots. It makes me so sick. It's so gross. And like when my family, they're kind of hillbilly-ish, so they have like animal things. Like they have like deer heads and boar heads and like pelts and hides and stuff like that, and that doesn't bother me. But when they hang up a big snake skin, like it's just a curtain of nasty. It just makes me sick. Like any animal that sheds its skin like that and leaves it, just scares the freaking crap out of me. I don't know. Just the way they look, their body, they don't have bones or whatever, or I guess I don't know. I don't. Like, it's so bad, I don't do research on snakes to find out why I'm scared of them. I can't. I just know I'm afraid of them, and it's kind of debilitating. And, like, their skin looks all, like, I just can't. Like, even at the zoo when we go to, like, where they keep the snakes and stuff, it makes me sick. Like, I don't like to be near them because I'm afraid that they're going to break through the glass and, like, jump and bite me and kill me. I don't know. I'm afraid. It's horrible. When thinking about it, I realize that I'm afraid of most things, and I would say that I have 3 phobias in the world, one of them being snakes, like I just talked about. The other 2 would be needles and bees. I'm not too sure what it is about bees that scare me, except for the fact that they sting you. I don't know, I just, like, when I go by a trash can, and there's, like, bees buzzing around, I freak out, and I have to, like, I duck and run for cover. I'm not joking. It's kind of girly, actually, the way I act around them. Like, if a bee comes at me, it's coming at my food, I run. And when people swat at bees around me, I scold them because I'm afraid that bee might think it was me and it's going to come after me. And I don't want to get stung. I've never been stung by a bee, and I'm, like, freaked out because I know eventually it'll probably happen. And, I don't know, it's like snakes. I can't look at a picture of them in a book. I keep doing that, like, sorry. I can't look at bees. I can't stand being around bees. Like, if I know a bee's somewhere around me, I'll leave that area, and I just won't come back for a while until I'm pretty sure it's gone. It freaks me out. I hate it. My absolute biggest fear in life is needles. Needles. See, like, I see people like piercings in their face, and it makes me cringe, and I feel it. I hate it. I hate it so much that, like, I would rather not get immunized and catch rubella or something like that than have to get my immunization shot. I I hate, like, I don't know if it's just shots or if it's needles, but I hate needles. Like, I don't know. Even things that look like needles, it scares the crap out of me. Like, if well, like, actually things that look like shots. You know, sometimes it's different. Like, I can be around a safety pin and be fine because I know that I have control of it. And I can be around, like, bobby pins or those little prick pins that like, people use for clothes and stuff like that. I can be around that because I know I have control of those pins. But, like, when I go to the doctor's office and he pulls out that needle and he's like, okay, time for a shot, I, like, tense up my whole body. Sometimes I even cry. I'm not joking. I'm 18 years old and I still cry about needles. And, like, there's a bug. I make jokes about, like, getting a tattoo or getting a cool piercing, but I will never get a tattoo. I will never get a piercing because I'm afraid as soon as that needle hits me, I'm going to freak out and I'm going to do something. Like, I might jump and he might accidentally stab me in the back or something like that. Oh, God. Ugh. Like, just thinking about it, it makes me sick. God, it's horrible. Oh, no. And like, if I ever have to go under surgery, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm more afraid of needles than I'd probably be with the surgery. Like, that shot to put me to sleep or whatever they do, like, I can't, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. And I think the reason why I'm so afraid of needles is because when I was about, I think it was about 7 or 8, I, started having this really bad asthma attack or something, or an allergy reaction to something. I'm not sure. It's probably a cat or something stupid like that. And I had to go to the emergency room. So they put me in this back room, and I was so freaked out, and I don't know what happened. I just started freaking out about the shot that they had to get, there was like 8 or 9 people in that stupid room holding me down, and they still couldn't restrain me, so they had to wrap my body in a sheet so I couldn't move. And after they wrapped my body in a sheet, like, everything was pushed up together. So they wrapped me in the sheet, and then they laid on top of my legs, and they held my arm out and gave me my shot, and then they gave me an IV, and it scared the crap out of me. And ever since then, like, it makes me, like, ugh, needles. It's just not a good thing, and it freaks me out. And I have a friend who, like, she's such a freaking retard, I swear to God. She used to have a lot of dry skin on her lip. I don't know why she did. I think she did this just to be mean to me because she's just the devil. She would take, like, a safety pin, and safety pins don't bother me, but when people do stuff with them, it bothers me. She'd take the safety pin and put it through the skin in her lip, like the dead skin, and she'd just have a safety pin there, and it made me sick. It was horrible. And she knew that I was afraid of needles, so she used to prick me with them. So she's such a bitch. And you know who you are, Susie, you stupid bitch. I don't know. Except for probably the needle fear, my fear of bees and snakes, I think they're irrational. I know they're irrational and they're weird, but I can't help it. Like, they scare me to death. Like, and I'm afraid of the dark still, but it doesn't debilitate to me where, like, I won't walk in the dark. But stuff like bees, snakes, and needles, it just sucks. I hate it. It's not good. So this is where I'm going to cut off this video blog. Sorry for ranting about my fear. I don't really have anything else to talk about. So, you know what? I'm probably going to make a video in like 15 minutes because I'll think of something to say. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.